This video is brought to you by my lovely patrons over on Patreon. I'd like to give a huge shout out to Anina, Clay, Mariah, Maddie, Edalis, Dre, Thomas, Tara, Zoe, Zuzia, Ainsley, Sabine, Jimma, Bailey, Azzy, Jacqueline, Monica, Jordan, Green, Lizzie, Willow, Danny, Blessing, Avery, Maddie, Alexia, B, Max, T, Taylor, M, Lovely, Antonina, Anna, Valen, Ali, Obsessed, Brianna, Nicole, Carnations, Kristen, Tequila, Autumn, Emily, Sarah, Vanessa, Nini, Nura, Matcha, Ava, Yasmin, Leah, Kayla, Ali, Ginny, Vika, Inez, June, Elizabeth, Penguin, Sammy, Roland, Rose, Lydia, Mila, Adrian, Lexi, Bana, Chi, Madison, Beck, Jemiah, Mads, Rachel, Daisy, Honeybee, Jade, Hooves, Rose, Alyss, Caden, Sponge, AJ, Kate, Jay, Praxton, Nicole, Terry, Hollow, Rebecca, Allison, Jacqueline, Jakaria, Mina, Lilith, Ange, Jasmine, Lizard, Haley, Kiki, Illyria, Lady Demista, Zebra, Lala, Ari, Amy, Busy, Molly, Xylosaurus Rex, Lunaris Galaxia, Maya, Novastar, Annie, Tori, Ariel, Bolchi, Bree, Zael, Jenny, Beastie, Leah, Arlo, Lena, Daddy, Marcella, Aaliyah, Holly, Diana, Molly, Psych, Els, Zoe, Elsie, Louie, Billette, Bruadar, Ariana, Hallowed, Allison, Lily, Meep, Rosie, Tiana, Shell, Nix, Elena, Heba, I Am Well and Good, Emma, Guppy, Hannah, Ambi, Kit, Srami, Allison, Chirpy, and Lynn. If you'd like to support this channel and get some pretty nifty perks such as exclusive weekly audios and novel readings, the link is in the description. Ty, dude, we're gonna be late if we don't get your ass out here. I'm so sorry. I didn't even. Okay, good. It's just, I've been in here so many times, and I it's basically my second haul. Are you okay? Well, that would be like pretty terrible of me, right? If I was to come in here and then you were to say that, and then I was to not be worried to see you crying on the couch and be like, yeah, this is a totally normal thing. Let me not be worried about the person that's been like a big sister to me for my entire life. Totally. Let's not do that at all. But where is Ty though? Like really quickly. Oh, bitch. Really? Well, ever since he started dating her, he kind of tends to forget about our stuff, but it's okay. It's honestly not that big of a deal. I can live with it. He's in his honeymoon phase of his relationships, and once they actually settle down and there's a point where they can actually get enough of each other, he'll come back around. But that's not what's important right now, since I've evidently been, walked out on. My plans are not in the cards anymore, but what is in the cards is, are you okay? Like, okay, yeah, all right, that is a dumb question. You are sitting on your couch crying alone on a Friday night. It is very clear that you are not okay. I guess what I'm trying to say without actually saying it is, what's wrong? Burden? You gotta be so for real right now, please, genuinely, because do you not remember like how many times Ty would pick on me and you would come protect me from him, even though I know you're only a year older than us, but he still viewed that as some sort of moral authority, or just authority in general. And whenever he was picking on me, you would always, be there for me. And it was really, really nice. So if you think that I can't repay that at some point, listen, I'm 21. We're past the point of I can be there for you on a person-to-person level. It's a year. You're 22. It's not a big thing. You're so goofy when it comes to stuff like that. Okay, fine. If you want, I can leave. I can just go and not be here and not be a shoulder to cry on and not potentially offer you to DoorDash whatever you want here. I always knew that would get you. Whenever there's a situation like this, and to be fair, it's never come up before. I knew that would be what would get you. Yes, you're the worst. Yeah, you're not the worst. You're not the worst. Obviously, you're crying. You're not the worst. That was just a joke. We can get, do the thing where we get something from a restaurant and then add on the 7-Eleven, and it's not separate delivery charges. We're good. But first, unfortunately, I hate to be that guy, but you're going to have to tell me what's wrong. Okay, no, technically, you don't have to actually tell me what's wrong. But I will tell you what, it would be really nice if you did. It'd make me feel really good about it. No, I know that your emotions are heightened right now and you're probably not thinking super clearly right now, but I'm not Ty, and you know I'm not Ty. I would never make fun of any situation that you're going through, especially ones that elicit this level of emotion from you. I would never do that to you. I care way too much about you. Where is all this coming from? Where is this? Oh my God, you really do? Like, you're literally my older sister. Was that a bad thing to say? Was it a bad thing to say that you're my older sister? Because like that, I value my family closest to me over anything else. All right, you can say that for now. It's nothing for now, but we're definitely gonna get back to it for sure because it's definitely something. But I want one step at a time. So what happened? What did Jake do now? Well, the way that you said he immediately, the way that that word came off of your lips, it's pretty evident. Come on. I may not, you may have been a late bloomer when it came to dating, but I've been around long enough to know when the he is about someone in your family and when the he is about someone in your love life. It's okay. No, come on. I'm not making fun of you at all. I'm just this isn't about me. This is about you. And I still don't know what he did. But let's just say I've always had a certain feeling about Jake. And that feeling is not a positive feeling. And let's just leave it at that for now. If I tell you how I feel about Jake and the reason I feel the way I do about Jake, will you actually tell me what is going on? And you're gonna have to promise me that, please. Thank you. Fine. Okay. I've never, ever, not one time in the history of knowing him, I've never liked Jake. I think he is pretentious. I think he is someone who is not at this point in his life. What's the word for it? Problematic. But I do think at some point in the future, he could definitely fall into that category with the type of rhetoric that he spews when he's solely surrounded by men. I don't like him one bit. He gives me the ick. Yeah, no, always. I've never felt any other way about him. As superstitious as it is to say, or superficial, or whatever the word I'm looking for is, from the moment he walked in the door when we were having our party together last year, when it was Jay's graduation party. I could kind of tell that I didn't get a good vibe from him. Kind of like used car salesman type vibe. You do realize this is another question, and you promised to tell me if I answered your question, what is going on? Because if I'm like digging myself a big hole here, I don't want it to all be for naught. I don't want you to like, if it's just like, oh, did you guys break up? Okay. Why did you guys break up? I will answer your question about why I didn't say anything if you tell me why you guys broke up. I promise. I've been divulging all of my cards and all of my information. I need to, before I continue digging the hole, I need to know if it's safe to do so. Oh. Wow. What a... My anger is not at a level where I feel the need to go outside and get in my car and drive to his house and destroy it. I'm fine. I'm good. I'm okay. Everything's cool. No, yeah, that explains the crying for sure. What an absolute just dumb, horrible, trash human being. He is the worst. Oh my gosh. And this isn't, I already told you I didn't like him. So this is just adding fuel to that fire expeditiously. God. I can't believe people can be that self-centered. You know what I mean? Like you have someone like you who is this kind, caring, very, very nurturing presence in your life, and you're like, no, I need other people to fill a void that isn't even a real void that I just made up in my head, because you fill all of the criteria and leave no voids possible. You are just like, huh? It's not important what I was saying. Let me fine, whatever. This conversation has been a big enough mess in the first place. So the thing is, remember when you were like, oh, ha ha ha, why didn't you say anything? Except you weren't laughing, you were crying. But I didn't. How do I even get this out? I didn't say anything because I saw how happy you were with him. I saw the way that you lit up when he entered the room. I saw the way you would gaze into his eyes when he would put his arm around you. I saw the way that your cheeks would go cherry red whenever he would kiss you on your cheek. Whenever his name was brought up in conversation, your eyes would like perk up immediately and you would smile. So as much as I may have problems with them, he makes you happy. So who am I to take that away from you, you know? Yeah. I trust your judgment. So regardless of how I feel about him, if he makes you happy, then that's what matters, you know? Obviously now it is, get him the heck out of my town. Let's get all of the villagers together and go burn the witch. But, at the moment I didn't want to say anything because, I don't know. There was never a point where we were in public with friends and you two were together where he did anything actively against you. He wasn't mean. He wasn't bad, and you were smitten with him. So I didn't want to say anything. I didn't want to unnecessarily inject my opinion into it and cause any type of waves for you in your relationship, because you don't deserve that. I told you how much I care about you. You are basically an older sister to me. I care about you a whole lot, actually. Yeah, I know. I do keep saying older sister. Is that a problem? Do my eyes really deceive me that much? It's always my eyes. They're like the most expressive part of my face. Okay. Do you really want to go here right now? You just like 10 minutes ago you were crying on this couch, and I mean you stopped crying now, but this is a big leap to take from then to now if we're doing this. All right. Okay. Yeah. Duh. I guess you could have probably sensed from my eyes or even my tone of voice or anything about my demeanor right now that when you were talking about how you looked and you felt and you came off when you were around him or heard his name or his voice or saw him, maybe I am a little bit jealous. Maybe, and just maybe, that is how I would have loved to see you react when instead of Jake, it was me. Maybe I want to have that type of relationship with you. Maybe, in fact, I've always wanted, ever since I knew what that type of a relationship was, maybe I've always wanted to have that type of relationship with you. Oh, yeah, no, for sure. These are all maybes. These are all hypotheticals. Totally not bearing my soul to you in this moment completely. I am being serious. It's weird because Ty is I like, you're my older sister to me. Ty is like a brother to me, and it's one of those things where I know he wouldn't have a problem with it, but there's a mental barrier there, I guess, for me. Not from viewing you the way that I view you, but from actually going forth and pursuing it in the way I want to, I guess. I don't know. This kind of felt like the moment to say it. And you literally, actually, if you don't remember, called me out on the way I was looking and acting. So how am I supposed to not say it right now, you know? Yeah, I think you are a wonderful girl who deserves the world. And I would obviously, clearly love to be the person to give you that. Hey, okay, nope. No, this is not mixed signals. I just literally did, yeah, no. Oh my God, no, please, this is not what I meant. I'm aware that what I did right now, you know, in your heightened emotional state might not be great, but you need to please hear me. Give me 30 seconds to explain myself before you start crying again, please. I really like you. I like you a lot. I would love to be your boyfriend in the future. You have just been cheated on and gone through a a very high level of emotional trauma to the point where literally 10 minutes ago, you were crying on this couch. That being said, I think that obviously, I have interest in you. And from what that was right there, you may have interest in me. But also, it could potentially be because of this heightened level of emotion that you're kind of just going with the flow. And, I don't blame you for that. But I don't want to immediately get intimately connected or involved because of that possibility that it could just be an in the moment thing. So what I will say is, as much as I would love to kiss you right now, I can't. But what would you say about taking a couple days to think about this? And if you feel the feelings to me that I feel for you and they're real and we're both on the same page, maybe we could go out on a date. Yes, this is technically my way of asking you out, I guess. Did not think it would be this at all, even remotely this messy, but here we are. I can't believe that the fact that you can just look at me like that and immediately I have like a desire to abandon my morals that I literally just stated in front of you. Just one. That's it. And this is to calm you, to comfort you. That's all this is. It's a friend kiss. Right. Well, that was more than one, but did we get to double digits? Maybe we didn't get to double digits. All a part of this same counting numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You don't get to 10, hopefully. I'm aware I don't make sense right now, but that was when you have an expectation for something that is the highest you could possibly imagine, and then the actual reality of that expectation somehow supersedes that. That was that. Yeah, you're amazing. Very much so. Now, if we can manage to keep our lips to ourselves, I did promise you some DoorDash. So what do you want? Hey, to me, the mission is over. You are not crying. And hypothetically, you've moved on to another potential suitor that could have been in front of your eyes the entire time. I don't know, just hypothetically speaking. So what do you want? Ooh. Are you really of extra large stuffed crust? Are you really about that life right now? Hey, I am all for it. Let's do it. And then, so what do you want from 7-Eleven? Oh my God. Oh, we are absolutely just messing stuff up tonight. Listen, I love the mini tacos. They're delicious, but that will mess up even the strongest human stomach. Jeez Louise.